Hello, teachers, administrators, and district coordinators. My name is Mary McCarley, and I am the National Content Specialist with Goodheart-Willcox. In this presentation, I'll provide you a brief overview of Guide to Good Food, Nutrition and Food Preparation, and we'll show you how to navigate the online platform. Guide to Good Food provides the foundation for students to be able to pursue a healthy lifestyle by providing the latest advice on nutrition and physical activity. Students will acquire the knowledge and skills needed to plan healthy meals, shop for the ingredients, and prepare safe, wholesome food. Correlated to the Nutrition and Wellness Precision Exam by U-Science standards, students will have the opportunity to earn a career skills certificate in nutrition and wellness. Chapters are organized into 6 units. Chapter information is divided into lessons, providing content in a more manageable format for students. Units and chapters open with colorful images to captivate students' attention. Each unit includes essential questions and a FCCLA taking the lead activity. Chapters begin with objectives, content terms, and a reading prep activity. Content is broken down into accessible chunks for easier comprehension. GW authors are experts in their field and have significant classroom and industry experience. As a result, our textbook provides you strong pedagogy. Learn about features, extend learning with interesting and useful content to maintain student interest. Global perspective features promote global literacy with concerns and issues shared around the world. Health and wellness features summarize the latest nutrition and health recommendations. Engaging visuals such as imagery, infographics, and charts reinforce and enhance learning. Incorporate new recipes and labs into your classroom. Recipe for Good Food inspires healthy eating and piques a student's interest to try new foods and covers food preparation skills. Recipes were developed with budget-friendly ingredients and the 45-minute classroom period in mind. Mini labs apply and extend chapter content. These two were designed to work within the constraints of a 45-minute class period. Both the menus and mini labs contain step-by-step directions and a nutritional analysis. Food and nutrition-related careers are profiled in every chapter. The text contains important information related to education and training, work environment, job outlook, and income. Chapters devoted to careers dive further into opportunities within the hospitality and tourism career cluster. Guide to Good Food contains extensive coverage of cultures and cuisines of countries and regions around the world. Unit 5 focuses on menus and recipes that provide a glimpse into the diversity of global foods. In addition, the culture and social studies features relate the influences of food on the history and traditions of various groups. End of chapter review materials contain robust activities. These include summary points, vocabulary activities, review questions, and core skills activities, which link chapter concepts to writing, reading, math, and speaking. Lastly, critical thinking and problem solving challenges students to use higher level thinking skills. Another great resource for students is the free companion website, which reinforces chapter concepts with supplemental activities. Links from the textbook direct students to videos, animations, labeling activities, vocabulary games, matching activities, expand your knowledge activities, chapter review questions, and more. All of these are easy to use and navigate. Reinforce and extend learning with the student workbook. These pages can be printed or students can complete them digitally. Teachers, you will also have access to our extensive instructor resources to help you plan and facilitate your course. All instructional material are found on a convenient online bookshelf and accessible at home, at school, or on the go. Support materials include detailed, ready-made lesson plans, ready-to-use editable PowerPoint presentations, which are full of color and visually appealing graphics, and additional handouts to encourage application and skills practice. Teachers can also create customized chapter tests and unit exams using the ExamView software. Lastly, teachers will have access to textbook, student workbook, and instructor resources answer keys to make grading easier. These are the instructional resources for teachers in the online instructor resources. Teachers will have access to the student textbook, the companion website, student workbook, and the online instructor resources. The student online platform will be very similar but will not include the instructor resources. For those schools who choose to integrate with a learning management system, your online platform will appear differently than what you see on the screen, but the resources will be the same. Now, let's take a look at the online platform. This is the online instructor resource suite for Guide to Good Food. Click on it, and you will see all the resources that are available. I'll show you how to navigate each of these resources. First, let's start with the student textbook. The student textbook is divided by units and by chapters. I'll click on Chapter 1, Food Affects Life. On the left-hand side, you'll see a toolbar. The plus allows you to zoom in and see this image closer. Minus, zoom out. The third button down, or the contents button, allows you to go to another unit or chapter of the book. Click again to close. The fourth button down, or the resource tab, allows you to go directly to the companion website. Remember, the companion website will house the interactive tools from within the pages of the book. Students can access the companion website here, or they can find the activity icons within the pages of the book, hover over them, and click on it, and go directly to the companion website. Click again to close. Lastly, both students and teachers can print pages of the textbook. This could be extremely helpful if you do have a student with an IEP or a 504 who needs to mark a hard copy of the text. There are arrows on the left and the right that do allow you to go to the next page of the book. We are on page 5. Page 5 of the digital text will be the same as page 5 of the hard copy of the text. You can jump to another page of the book by typing in the page number here and clicking. You can also search our book by a key term by typing in the key term and clicking. It will take you to all the pages of the book that include that key term, and the key term will be highlighted as well. This was a brief overview of our student textbook. I'm going to click the My Bookshelf tab in the top left corner to take me back to the main landing page, and again, click the Online Instructor Resource Suite. Next, the companion website. Remember, the companion website can be accessed within the pages of the textbook or the toolbar. It can also be accessed from the main landing page here. This is our companion website. You can see that the interactive tools are divided by chapter. I encourage you to check out these interactive tools. Next, let's look at the student workbook. The student workbook is also divided by units and by chapters. I'll once again click on Chapter 1. On the left-hand side, you're going to see that familiar toolbar. This time, the fourth button down, or the Resource tab, is going to allow you to see the workbook with form fields. This is going to allow students to have a digital copy of the workbook pages and be able to submit digitally. I'll click on History of Food. You can see that students can type directly into the form fields, and upon completion, they can submit digitally. Next, let's look at the resources available for teachers as well. Teachers, you also have access to the instructor's resources. You will see 3 gray tabs. I'll review each of these gray tabs. First, resource material. Here you'll find introduction, correlations, best practices, evaluation rubrics, food lab resources, and additional resources. Next, let's look at the chapter resources. Teachers, this is where you'll go most often to help plan and facilitate your course. Let's click on Chapter 1 again. There are answer keys, a lesson plan, and additional handouts to go along with the chapter. Also, you will find a PowerPoint presentation. By clicking on another chapter, you'll find that the format is the same. I'm going to minimize the Chapter Resources tab. Lastly, Assessment Software and Question Pool. This is the software that is needed for teachers to create and customize exams for students. Now is the time to update your curriculum. We offer print resources, digital resources, and bundle for those districts who prefer print and digital resources for students. We integrate with learning management systems, offer rostering implementation options, and teachers can post to other platforms such as Google Classroom and Microsoft Teams. We offer easy, quick implementation, training, professional development, and ongoing support. If you do not already have access to our online platform, first, contact your GW educational consultant today. Second, schedule a 60-day free preview and try the resources in your own classroom. Third, choose GW, select implementation and training dates, and you are ready to get started. Let's work together to build careers.